pay for blood. They say we buy blood. And then my usual question I pose is, how much can you sell your blood, Kofi? You have been donating over the years. How much can we buy your blood for? So what people pay for is the processing fee. This is necessary because when you don't screen the blood, then transfusion is not possible, because we need to make sure that we are not adding on to the problems of patients, but rather we are trying to reduce their problems. And that is what we seek to do. We're trying to screen the blood.
Okay, so Mark, for somebody who is going to donate blood for the first time, he or she may be having some concerns as to whether I want to go and do something useful for society, and I may end up getting infected. How do you allay the fears of somebody who's entertaining those thoughts?
Well, there are a lot of misconceptions, and this also happens to be one. So when you come, we usually, before you go to the bed, you fill some forms, you answer some donor questions, and we also do some brief interaction where we do some small counseling to allay certain fears. And in terms of infection, we use a single bag for each individual. We don't share bag, we don't share needles. So that aspect of safety is assured.
Do you open the needle in front of the person to know that it's
sure?
Yes,
we do
fresh?
In fact, you carry your needle to the bedside.
Okay.
Every donor carries his or her needle together with the bag set to the bedside. So once a needle is used, it means a bag has been used. And you realize that when you're on the bed, when they are trying to separate and then take out your needle, it immediately goes into a safety box by the nurse. It can never be picked and reused because it's even attached to a bag and it's cut. You understand? So even if they say we reuse the needle, it means you need to find a way to attach it to another bag, which is not possible.
Okay.
Yes, so every donor carries her bag with your own needle, and once you are done, the needle is disposed of immediately.
Okay, so I have two officials from the National Blood Service, Akusha and Mark, and we are building up to a big blood donation drive on Saturday at the Achimota Retail Center, 8 a.m. My target is 100 pints. And I can't do it alone. I don't have.
We want 200.
Okay, fine.
100.
So minimum. So now my target has been raised. So now it's hashtag 200 pints
200.
from the whole exercise, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
we
need 200 pints.
As many as possible.
Hashtag at least minimum 200 pints, and so they're getting us through the whole process. I'll take some messages right now on this particular topic. The WhatsApp number is 0246 020 580. The number again 0246 020 580. Let me go to a message here. Good morning. I'm a nurse. I'm on leave. I'm not eligible to donate blood as it stands now because barely 2 months ago I donated a pint of blood to a sickle cell patient who needed blood during her crisis. So let me know if my services are still needed. Thank you. So she wants to know whether she can still come and volunteer.
She can come and volunteer.
She can come.
Yeah. We'll be expecting her on Saturday.
Fantastic. So please come around and help us. So how much blood will you take from my arm when I offer it to you on Saturday?
Just okay. I think
just 450.
450 mils.
Just
okay.
450 mils.
Okay, this is that's half a half.
In fact, it is
less than
a pure water.
Like
a sachet of pure water.
Okay.
Yes. So you see, just a little, but can do a lot.
It can do a lot.
Yeah.
What can 450 mils do?
It can save 3 lives.
Okay.
Yes. What the National Blood Service does when we collect 1 pint of blood is that when we go to our labs, we try to separate the components. Okay, so you see that when you donate 1 pint, we can get platelets, we can get plasma, and then we can get red blood cells. So when the patient comes and then doesn't need whole blood, we don't have to carry the whole blood for somebody when we can separate it and then 3 people can benefit. So you see that the National Blood Service is trying to maximize whatever we get so that we don't have to hear of acute shortages and all the other issues out there.
I'm just curious, average adult, how much blood is running through my veins?
About 6,000 to 8,000 milliliters.
Okay.
Simply put, about 8 to 12 sachets of the pure water.
Okay.
Yes, and the body needs about just 6 to 8, meaning that if your blood level is above 8, meaning you have about excess, like 2 or 3. And during blood donation, we take less than a sachet of pure water. And I tell you, it's so nice that just after donating, within 3 days, you regain.
It will come back.
Yes, it will come back.
You said something about you donating your egg, how do you determine that I have excess blood?
During the screening, when you're done with registration, like Mark said, the next point of call is checking for your blood level.
Okay.
And then for the ladies, your blood level needs to be between 12 and then 19. And then for the gentlemen, 13 and above.
Why? Why?
So the ladies is a little, just a step lower. Yes, just a step lower than the gentlemen. Okay. And I'm sure we all know why.
No, you tell me why. I don't know.
Oh no, basically, you know, women and the ladies, we have a lot of issues with blood. Okay,
because you lose some every month.
Yes, we easily lose. No, that blood is not the same as what you donate. No, not at all.
All right.
Yes, but however, just taking into consideration our body system and yours, so that was like, just give us a step lower.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. If I come in on that.
Yes.
During blood donation, we have a machine, that's the HemoQ, that we use to test. So it should be 12 grams per deciliter using that measurement. So if you have excess, it will show on the machine, to be displayed on the machine. Then you get to know that you have excess to donate. That's surplus. But if it is low, some people, they measure and it's about 11.59, but we just disqualify them. In as much as we need blood, we cannot take a life to save a life.
No.
So we try to ensure that those who donate have that surplus to donate. And then for the males, we say it should be 13 grams per deciliter. And sometimes, even if we don't use the copper sulfate, we also do even a recheck using a copper sulfate. That's if we don't use the HemoQ. So the copper sulfate have been measured. Is a chemical liquid in a small bottle, has been accurately measured to determine if your blood level is above that 12 grams per deciliter for females and 13 grams per deciliter for males. So we use the two. They go hand in hand.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We are opening up the conversation to you. You can call us now. The number is going to be on your screen shortly. Give us a call and ask all your blood donation related questions. Mark and Akosia will answer as many of them as possible. I have a couple I want to ask. First of all, does it hurt when you insert the needle?
For the
person who hasn't done it before, they want to know.
Yes, of course, we all know when you are pricked with a needle, there is some pain. But this pain, our professionals, as Mark was describing them, they're not the usual nurses you meet in the hospitals. These are blood donation, specialized area for those nurses. They try to make the pain, as painless as possible. But of course, when the needle enters your skin, you will feel. But you see, when it goes in, can't we tell them, help us?
Yes.
Yes, when it goes in, that's all. You don't feel the pain anymore.
That is correct.
Yes.
For some of us, it's very hard to find the veins. Yeah. You almost feel like a dartboard with some people trying to look for stuff for you.
Our people are ready.
Yes.
They will find the
vein. For me, can you actually take it from the wrist, or it always has to be from the arm?
No, it always has to be from the arm. Yes. From the wrist, you can't take that much, so it has to be from the arm.
I did can't suffer on Saturday. I'm not able to find my veins. I'm sure a lot of people have that issue as well. So last time I went for a blood test, they took some, but it wasn't a donation, just a sample from my wrist. Okay. How long will it take to replenish the blood? You said about
just about
3 days. 3 days,
yes.
It's back. Do you refrigerate the blood when you take it from us?
Yes. It has to be refrigerated.
At what kind of temperature? Very, ice?
I'm not so sure of the temperature.
It doesn't freeze?
No, it doesn't freeze.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't freeze.
All right.
But then it's stored under an appropriate temperature to make sure. I'm not so sure of the temperature, but it's stored.
Can blood get spoiled?
Yes, it has an expiring date.
Okay.
Yes.
How long does it take for it to expire?
35 days.
35 days. Yes. After 35 days, we dispose the blood. But unfortunately, we don't even get enough for it to expire.
To get to 35.
Yes, that is the problem we have.
I always say that luxury has not been experienced yet. The luxury of having more than enough.
More than enough.
Yes, to have expired blood to dispose of.
Yeah, I heard about Singapore having excess budget, and they paid out $300 to every adult above 21. Hey. We wish we could have excess blood in this country. But let's go to Koforidua, where the flowers exist, the Covetown flowers. Raphael, good morning.
Good morning, Pokafi. How are you?
I'm fine, Afu Raphael. What's up?
I'm doing well. I want to find out whether the exercise is taking place only in Accra, because some of us we are interested, we are ready to donate, but it's limited in Accra. So how do we take part?
Okay, so I'm going to ask them right now whether there's a blood drive coming up in Koforidua soon, so he can take part if he can't come to Accra.
Yes.
Are you doing something for Covetown?
We are not doing something for Covetown, but then he can always go to the regional hospital in Koforidua. And then the blood banks are always open.
Okay.
Yes, so he can work in any time of the day.
Okay.
Once it's within the working hours, and then go and donate a pint of blood.
Raphael.
Yes,
so please go to the regional hospital in Koforidua and you can just go donate your blood. Make sure you take a little video of it and you send it to me. Okay.
Okay.
So I can, but if you can come to Accra on Saturday, too, no problem. I can actually see you. I'll wait for you. See you. And then you can give your blood as well. Yeah, but if you can't come to Accra, go to the regional office, regional hospital, do the donation, take a video, send it to me. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Okay. Yes, indeed. Thank you. You can do as Raphael did. Give us a call. Give us your questions to do with blood donation. We are building up to our blood donation drive on Saturday at the Achimota Retail Center. I also had somebody telling me that he's coming from Obuasi. He doesn't have transportation to come here. I guess you should just go to the Obuasi Regional Hospital.
You go to
the district hospital in that area.
Hospital, there's a blood bank.
Donate your blood and then send us the evidence by the video. Okay?
So, Kafu, I would just like to say this. I think usually when we are having the programs, people like to travel all the way here. What we seek to do as National Blood Service is that we want to make sure that there's adequate supply in all the blood banks across the country.
Okay.
So if you hear of GH1 trying to do a blood donation and you are in Obuasi, there is a district hospital there, there's a blood bank there.
Okay.
Go there. The whole idea is the gesture of giving. Okay, and then if GH1 is leading it and you love them that much, go and give. You don't need to come to Accra to do it. Just go and give. And as you said, they can take a video and send it to you.
Yes. Sure. For those of you who can't come and come and enjoy the selfies and the Milo that we'll drink after the blood donation.
When they go there, they'll give them the Milo drinks as well.
You see now?
Yes,
so
but
let's go to Teshi first, man. I beg your pardon. Let's go to Teshi and get a call through right now. Good morning.
Good morning. Copy.
Yes, sir.
This is David.
Nice to meet you, David. What's your question?
Okay, I'm also out of Greater Accra, so am I doing the same as you guys said? I'm not sure.
Yes. Where are you? Where are you now?
Okay, I'm in Teshi now, but actually I was in Western Region.
Okay, so you will be in Western Region on Saturday?
I'll be in Western Region tomorrow. Tomorrow night, I will arrive.
Okay, which town? Which city? Which town?
Okay, I'm in Wasakropong.
Okay, Wasakropong. Where can he go to if he wants to donate? Duakwanta.
No, I think Duakwanta is in
Yes, you have a general hospital there. Yes. So just go out to the general hospital, ask for the blood bank, and then they'll screen you, they'll do everything, and then you can give your blood. And take a photo and send it to us.
Okay.
Yes?
Thank you very much. I want to ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
This year, when are you guys having the springboard?
Springboard is almost upon us, actually, around this time. So I'll give you details. I'll put it up on my Facebook page, all right?
Thank you very much.
I will do that.
Appreciate that.
Thank you very much, David. All the best. Okay, so what is Ghana's capacity? How much blood do we have in our banks right now? When you add all the donations from the various banks, where are we?
Okay, if I should come in. Yes. With the capacity, as we said, I said earlier on, we never get enough. However, if Ghana as a country we can have about 1% of the total population donates blood in a year, we wouldn't experience shortage.
We are about 29 million now, 28 million?
28.
Yeah, so just 1%.
So 280,000 people should be able to donate blood.
In a year.
Yes, between the ages of 17 to 60.
Will be good. And
will be good.
Will be good.
Just 1%.
1%. That's all we need. 1% of Ghanaians. Okay, it sounds good. Give us a call. Let us know. There's a big blood drive that we are doing, donation drive we are doing on Saturday at the Achimota Retail Center. We are doing this with the National Blood Service. We need blood. There are so many people who need blood, accident victims, pregnant mothers, people who have, somebody just sent a message about she having to give for somebody who went through a sickle cell crisis. There are so many situations where blood is required, and blood is life. And so we are asking you to lend an arm and save a life. Let's go to Kaswa right now and get a caller through. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, lady. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you, sir?
I'm great. What's your name?
Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. I'm Kafui. What's your question?
I want to ask if someone with AS can donate blood.
Okay, now we're getting technical. So, good question. Is that your only question, Jackie?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, you can hang up and listen to the response. So, somebody with AS, can they donate blood?
Yes, that is a sickling trait.
Okay.
You are not a sickle cell anemia.
Okay.
So you can donate.
It's not a disease.
Yes, it's not a disease. It's just a trait.
So AS, you can donate?
Yes, I'm AS, I donate.
Okay, great stuff. SS, can you donate?
No, that's sickle cell anemia.
You cannot.
That's
okay. Who else cannot donate?
Anybody HIV 1 or 2 patients or hepatitis B or C. If you are diabetic,
you can't.
Yes, those are permanent. And then if you are breastfeeding, of course, if you are pregnant and breastfeeding, or breastfeeding, that one too you can't. And if you've treated malaria in less than 2 weeks, yes, you can't donate as well. But those are temporary. Once those issues are off, then you can
donate.
Come. Yeah.
Okay, I hope you're happy, Jackie.
If you are less than 17, you can donate. If you are above 60,
why can't you donate if you are less than 17?
Yes, we believe that when you are less than 17, your body hasn't developed that much to start giving.
You need the blood.
We're just hoping that, taking into consideration our diet system here in the country, so I'm sure that by 17 you should have been able to accumulate enough excess, and then together with all the legal issues.
Okay. How about over 60? Why can't my father-in-law or mother-in-law donate? They're above 60.
I believe the body should rest. It should go on retirement.
All right.
It's on retirement.
Okay, all right. So the body's on retirement. No donations after 60. How about if you donate at, say, let's say in the morning, 8 o'clock on Saturday, and you need to drive 3-4 hours to Kumasi after? Is it safe?
It's safe. Blood donation, when we say hazardous activities after blood donation, and that's even like within an hour, that is when you need to, and then I don't think driving your usual vehicle is hazardous.
Okay. So after 1 hour or 2 hours, you can move?
Yes, you're good to go.
Okay. So I'm still waiting out for your contributions, 0246 020 580. Any questions to do with blood donation, would love to hear from you. Any fears that you have, would like to hear from you. I remember some time ago, but before I get to that, let me go to Upper West right now and speak to you. Good morning. Good morning, oh.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
Fantastic. What's your name? What's your contribution?
I'm Inyati.
Okay. What's your question?
Please, what I want to ask is, if you are HIV positive, if they test you for HIV positive, what is the next step?
If you test positive for HIV, what is the next step? Is that your question? Okay.
During blood donation, we do not do the test on the field.
Okay.
It's been done in the lab.
Okay.
So that the result that comes out is 100% sure that that's a true result. We don't do the rapid test.
Okay.
So what we do is that after donation and the blood is sent to the lab, after the blood is tested, as Akosia said earlier on, we test for HIV, hepatitis, and whatever. We have a counseling unit where we'll call and then give you the necessary
So this will not
assistance.
be on the day of the donation?
Not
later
at all.
On, you get a call?
And I want to assure the viewers and our donors that your result, it's handled, what do you call it?
Confidentially?
Confidentially.
Okay.
Yes, we do not disclose to your parents, even if you are 17, because I believe 17 will still be with the parents.
Yeah.
We would not disclose that to the parent. Or even if a church would not disclose to the head pastor, whatever, or even disclose to the public. It is handled confidentially. So don't be scared of
No worries about that. Confidentiality is assured. Let's go to Mamprobi. Mamprobi is gone. Please come back again now from Mamprobi. We really wanted to speak to you. So confidentiality is assured.
Very much,
safety is also assured.
And then for the counseling, you are invited. When the counseling unit calls you, it's like they throw an invitation at you. And then for most people, once the invitation comes, they honor it.
Oh.
Yes, that is one of the difficulties we've been facing. But
do you try again? I mean,
yes, we do. In fact, they never give up. Because the idea is we don't want you to come and donate again.
Of course.
Yes, and then we have to, when it does that, then you are moving our data into having a lot of reactives, and then
exactly.
We'll be having a lot of faulty data. So we need to get to you at least.
Okay.
Before we discard, we need to get to you.
Who are the champion donors in this country? I mean,
groups?
Yes. Who donate more, men or women?
Women.
Women donate more?
Yes, women.
Why?
Well, because they are more compassionate.
We are too hard.
Yes, they are too hard. And then women, in fact, I would say women, girls.
They donate more.
Yes, they really donate more.
I'll come back to you on that. Let's take a last call. This is from Mamprobi to Koligono. Koligono, good morning. KG.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Please lower the volume in your television set. Tell me your name and your question.
Please, I'm an SHS student, and a friend of mine donated blood when we were in school. But she was not feeling well. for a certain period of time. So I want to ask why.
Okay. How old was your friend when she did the donation?
17 years.
She was 17 years. You want to take that?
Please.
Okay.
Yes. I think for most people, after blood donation, whatever happens, it is us. And well, we are...
You are getting the blame.
Yes, we always get the blame. I don't know her, and then we don't know exactly what happened with her. But as Max said, after 24 hours, you're supposed to feel fine. And then, in fact, for some people, when they are done, they just move on to do their usual activities, and they forget that they've even donated blood. You're not supposed... I think the usual reactions we have are just a few blood clots here causing some pains, and then that one, you just put ice on it.
Okay.
And you're supposed to be fine. Because blood donation doesn't happen in your body. Some people say, when I donated blood, my menses stopped.
Really?
Yes, we've had to hear all that. And you realize that blood donation takes place in the veins. It doesn't take place in the womb. So we don't even go there. But we hear and then accept all the other issues. But what I would tell people is that whenever you donate blood and then you have such reactions, report to the nearest hospital or call your contact person at where you donated the blood immediately, because our people, our rapid response team are always available to attend to you and make sure that if it is not a blood donation, whatever is happening, they refer you to the appropriate medical officer for attention.
Yes, so, and again, blood donation doesn't have any side effect. Yes, there are a lot of misconceptions that after blood donation, I can't read, I can't pray. Some people will say...
but they pray after they do the blood donation.
So we say, after blood donation, spiritually, I can't pray again. You know, there are a lot of misconceptions.
How hard is it to fight those spiritual perceptions?
Well,
that they are going to use your blood for rituals and all that stuff?
So with the rituals, usually I remember a lab manager, laughing about one of those comments sometime in the past, because when you see our blood bag, even our tubes, there are chemicals in them. And then we all know that African rituals, they like fresh blood. There's not even from any other day. They have specifics. So once the blood is collected, it comes into contact with chemicals. So immediately that freshness is taken away. Yes, and anyway, I'm sure we are used to them because this is Africa. We can't take it away, but it is not true.
We're highly spiritual.
Yes, we're highly spiritual.
With your caller, it will be that after the blood donation, it coincided with her illness. So that is why she pointed the thought is the blood donation. So please, blood donation doesn't have any.
Thank you very much. Disabuse your minds of any of those ideas. It's going to be a very fun event. We're all going to be there, and we want to raise at least 200 pints. That's a lot of blood, but we can do it. It's possible. It is possible. So we want to meet you on Saturday at the Achimota Retail Center. It's on the way to Kumasi. It's 8 a.m. and I'll be there, Biso will be there, and all the team will be there to give as much blood as we can. Many thanks to Mark Tete and Akosua Brefua. They are programs coordinators at the National Blood Service. We look forward to seeing you on Saturday.
Yes, we will.
Sure.
We'll be there.
All right, let's make it a big family affair. Thanks. We've got sports. We've got news extra ahead. Don't go anywhere. And there's nothing more precious than LIFE, life itself. And you could save the life of somebody who needs blood. Maybe it's an accident victim, could be a pregnant mother, could be somebody suffering from anemia. No matter what the cause is, you could be the solution to the problem. Let's get out together on the 24th of February 2018 at the Achimota Retail Center. Let's give blood. We're looking for 100 pints. So if you follow me on WhatsApp, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, you're my friend. And let's do this together. We're looking for 100 pints of blood on the 24th of February at the Achimota Retail Center, 8 a.m. Hashtag lend an arm, save a life. Hashtag 100 pints. Hashtag Team CAF. Hashtag we can do it. Let's see you there Saturday, 24th February 2018, 8 a.m. Achimota Retail Center. Lend an arm, save a life.
Sponsors UniCredit, Nexcofa from Ernest Chemist, supported by Unit Securities, Zigot, Afroship Logistics, Papaye, and Papa's Pizza. This event is brought to you by GH1 TV and the National Blood Bank. Let's go. Let's go.
Say you love me. Me, I go feel love you like this. So. Me, I don't believe, say. Me, I go fall for you so hard, so hard. You see me, I can hold you down. I can hold you down.